Okay, now what happened on the second date?
Well, we decided to grab breakfast together after a night shift. I guess you'd call that a date. We went to this diner on Geary Boulevard. I was there, right there. I should have figured something wasn't right about her.
How so?
She was different. In like 180 degrees. We started chatting and the conversation turned to sex real quick. Hey, I'm a guy, I'm on a date with a girl I think I like and she starts talking about sex. Hey, it's fine with me. I like to flirt as much as the next guy. But she started getting into some pretty lewd shit, and that really surprised me.
Lewd? Like how?
She started telling me how she was having sex with this guy, and how she let him come all over her tits. That's usually not something I hear on a second date.
What were you feeling after she told you this?
Well, I was turned on. In fact, I had a hard-on.
Did it cross your mind that maybe you weren't dealing with the same person you originally encountered on the first date?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, here's this shy, soft-spoken woman, and when you see her for a second time, she's suddenly feeding you these lewd tales about her sexual encounters with other men. Didn't that seem strange to you? Didn't you see the red flag?
Hey, Doc, I didn't see shit. A fucking elephant could have walked in the room, I wouldn't have noticed. My dick was hard as a rock, and all I could see was that bitch right across from me.
I think I'm beginning to see how this woman got into your head.
You got in my head all right. You know what else she told me? She told me how she was having dinner in this fancy restaurant with this rich fucking dating. Old guy about 60. So she made a bet with them right there in the restaurant that she could make him come without touching him. If she won the bet, he'd have to buy her a brand new leather coat. So she told me how she got him off within 5 minutes without touching him. I said that's bullshit. So she makes the same bet with me, only this time $20 plus the price of breakfast. So I said, okay, you're on.
So what happened?
Well, we both went real quiet. It was almost like there's no one else there in the restaurant but us. And it was something in her stare, her expression, some of her eyes, but
And?
I came.
You came right there in the restaurant.
A full fucking load, man. Right down my pant leg. It was like I was having multiple orgasms right there. And Lorraine, she knew it too. She had this really sexy, evil kind of look on her face. So the waitress comes and I couldn't even fucking look at her, much less talk to her. I was still dripping. Lorraine starts laughing real hard by this time. It was a real bizarre fucking situation.
How'd you feel? Were you embarrassed?
No, I wasn't. It felt good. In fact, I was excited. Lorraine was clocking me real hard. She had this look, some expression in her eyes that, like she was so satisfied with herself.
Oh, of course she was. She just established her power over you.
You got that fucking right. That cunt was a major fucking power trip.
So, she brought you to orgasm. Then what?
I had these intense feelings inside. For one, I wanted to fuck her real bad. But two, I kind of thought we made a connection there.
You mean like an emotional connection?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I was stupid enough to think we were in the middle of some Kodak fucking moment. Well, like it meant something. I was so turned on though, when she took me home, I went straight up the stairs and jerked off twice. with her in my head.
So you were hooked.
No, not yet. I mean, my nose is wet. I wasn't hooked.
Now, after the restaurant thing, did you feel like your involvement with her might be headed somewhere?
I wasn't thinking about that just yet. I just need to man.
So when was the first time that you had physical sex with her?